Friends, welcome back to the second half. I want you all to imagine that it's just me and Drumurboy in a dark room. We're in game show host seats, and I'm holding an index card. Actually, it's probably several index cards. And we have dramatic lighting on us, and I say,
Final answer? Is that what
Daka,
this is going to?
you decided to open the western entrance.
I would
Correct?
like to look at the door first. I've learned my lesson.
I see. You look at the door. The door is made entirely out of fused bones, assembled in a sort of cage-like device. The handle does not appear to have a locking mechanism. Do you open it?
I look above me first.
You do not see.
I yell, stand to the side first.
You do not immediately see any crossbow bolt fish-shaped objects. Would you like to make a perception check?
Yep.
Final answer?
I don't see anything. I open the door.
This is where I take the first card and throw it away. With the second card, I say the door opens easily, sliding noisily against its bone joints. Inside, you find a corner, a room, and another door.
My disappointment can be measured.
I'm going to go to this corner and take a big whiff. Do I smell anything?
As you take a deep, deep breath, you smell mold, dust, dirt, dog, oil,
Okay.
some sort of minerally content.
I'll again look at the ceiling above the door, or like inspect the door kind of thing.
Correct?
Perception check.
Yep.
How's a 15 do you?
You see no traps above you.
Okay, I'm going to open the door.
The door is stuck in its position. It appears to have grown with age, so it no longer fits its hinge well. This one, it should be noted, is made out of very old and somewhat wet wood.
So it's like engorged itself.
Yes. The humidity
And,
here has not been kind.
Kelly, I need your sword for a second. Can you light up this door for a bit? We need to dry it out.
Sure. Why don't we just force it open?
I mean, we could.
I think it'll be quicker than trying to dry an entire door.
No, man. Listen, this is the manga filler episode where you use the sword to slowly dry the door and you tell a story of how you found the sword in the first place to the rest of the party. And at the end, everyone nods, but nothing's changed. Then the doors open and we go to the dramatic finale.
They were there when I found the sword.
Yes, but I'm saying in a manga. In a manga.
Unless you want to try that door, and I'll try this one. They're both on the same side of the wall, so they might go to the same place.
As soon as Daka walks over there, be like, all right, so we're going to break his door down, right?
Yeah, we're going to break this door down.
Okay, let's break his door down.
Who's breaking the door down?
I think a hammer is better suited than a sword.
Okay.
And I know my sword will get angry at me, so...
Gotta use the right tool for the job.
Yeah, well, mine just does whatever. It's into it.
Every
Like,
problem looks like a door. You use a hammer.
Make an athletics check real quick, Agram.
I'd like to open the door. The door is locked. That's not what I said. 20.
You go to open the western door and you slam your hammer into it solidly. There isn't even a creaking or splintering. The door simply evaporates into a pile of moldy, fungally dust. There is now a man-shaped hole and a pile of splooshy floating in the air.
Sploosh. E.
From your position here, Agrim, you see that this room is completely and utterly empty, devoid of anything. There are no markings. It is simply a stone room filled with dust.
I see absolutely nothing. I'm gonna turn to Cody like, that's bait.
There's nothing in this room, huh?
Yeah, no, that room's a little too nothing, if you get my meaning.
All right, I'll slowly venture in off him.
Okay. You continue step by step. Do you have the sword out?
I do.
Your firelight extends something like 40 feet away from you.
It's more like 80, I think, in dim.
I thought it was 20/20. I thought it
No,
did bright
it's
light
like-
for
it's-
20,
it-
dim light for another 20.
No, it's stupid range. It is really stupid.
Okay,
Hang on,
then-
I got it right here. It says, yeah, these lights shed a light in 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet.
Then you light up the whole room. The flames flicker and cast unusual shadows everywhere, but there is nothing to stop them. It is just your and Agrim's shadows being cast on all of the walls here. As you
Okay,
take
I mean-
step by step inside, the air is still slightly humid, a little smelly. Your click clack of your claws echoes through the chamber as your heart beats. Doki, doki. Just a joke for the shoujo manga fans and the audience.
Just Monica.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember her name. I couldn't remember her name, but I'm glad.
Hey,
someone
listen,
did.
she's great, man. She got exactly what she wanted.
Yes, she did.
Look, you just have to download the game onto a thumb drive, and then she can be with you forever.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Agrim, as you step into the room,
Yeah.
your paranoia leaps to entirely new levels. There's
Oh,
nothing
great.
here. It's absolutely, completely filled with nothing but a small, slight layer of dust and some humid air.
Can I, in the doorway, can I look and see like where water damage would come in from?
There is, at quick glance here, no water damage anywhere. There's no cracks in the walls here. No obvious watermarks. Everything is dry as dust,
Except for the door.
except for the door. Both doors, actually. Daka,
Okay.
after about a minute has passed and you're standing near that doorway, you hear a and that dust that is floating around re-evaporates into a door that blocks your passage between you, Agrim, and Kelly.
So I'm moving back here, I guess.
Yes, the door rebuilds itself in an instant.
I'll like knock. I'll like bang on the door.
Hello.
Housekeeping.
Hmm.
Does this door look anything like the first one we knocked down?
Yep, looks exactly like it, but from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So there's nothing changed in the room at all?
That's correct. Except the door is closed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we could just leave the same way that we came in, right?
Yeah.
When you go to open that
mean-
door, it is stuck.
I mean by breaking it. That's what I meant by
Very well.
going in the same way.
You smash it open again. The hole that you create is almost exactly the same shape as last time.
Can I take a piece of the door with me this time?
Absolutely. You gather up some of the dust floating in the air, maybe break off a piece of the door.
Yeah, I'll bring it with me.
Okay.
Weird living doors.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like some weird fucking
Interesting.
like maybe we can make a food out of it.
Put it in someone's food, they eat it really fast, and then a door bursts out of their stomach.
That's what we use as
Hell yeah.
plates because it's trendy. You know, we don't use regular plates. We use chunks of wood.
I've seen your Instagram. You don't have any room to stand on.
That's right.
After about a minute, Kelly, the piece of wood that you're holding onto disappears, and you hear a swooping noise behind you.
Okay, so it just okay. So we can't take it with us. So all right. Well, I guess there's no other doors in here, right? Except for this one down here.
There is the door you got crossbowed at earlier.
I'm not touching that.
Arthur, wasn't there supposed to be some explosion or something like that from the oil?
That was something you all discussed.
I said a couple times. I don't think it was enough oil to.
Oh no, the
Explosion.
it wasn't us that told us. It was the foremans that told us that.
They said, "Did you cut off the oil? Because otherwise, some bad things would happen."
Well, we lied.
Yes, I remember you lying.
There was a door down here that we didn't explore. It was like because there was the creatures in this room with the porno mags, and there's the door to the south that we never did.
So these ones.
There's 3 doors, right?
No, further east.
Yeah, it's over here, right?
A little bit further.
Zoom all the way out.
I'm pinging.
Oh, yeah.
You get some premium choice doors here.
Because
We
these
do.
ones, they were just like in inset little, like they seem like lockers almost, like little cubbyhole things.
Yeah.
Only thing I was thinking is I could cast fly on myself and fly down this hole.
Good.
At least for recon, if nothing else.
Okay, so the only other place that we can explore. Okay, we got to make a decision, really, if we want to go in there and fight the thing.
As you
'Cause-
all are talking about what your next step is, you begin to hear something unusual. At first, you don't really identify what the noise is. And then, after you hear it repeated a few times, you believe that it might have started raining outside on top of the hill.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is it that strange for the weather to be like that, or like?
You remember it being cloudy, but not particularly. It didn't look like it was going to rain. You have a druid. They could druid craft what the weather report will be for the next 24 hours. That is a power that druids have. Meteorologist Finley, 100% accurate.
Both
Very
the
true.
weather, and the crop report for the next year.
Looks like it's going to be another bumper crop fueled by me.
Oh God, yes. Still start selling almanacs. Sell them right next to the card nuts.
It's just Finley's smiling face with the thumbs up, and it's
It's just a picture of Finley with a thumbs up.
Like a
there
little
are
sparkle and a
advertisements for
winking
his
eye.
services as a druid every 5 pages.
Pretty much.
For
Both
recon,
sides.
For recon, because it's like I don't plan on getting in combat. I'm just gonna like walk into this room, cast
Okay.
fly on myself, and fly down a little bit.
Very well.
Good set.
But it's somewhere
Good old
here. It is.
here.
Can you make a stealth check and a perception check for your reconnaissance run?
Stealth bombing run.
Stealth is 15, and a what? Sorry,
Perception.
perception or investigation?
The investigation involves you Sherlock Holming your way around a room. It's pretty hard to stealth that.
11.
Okay. You recall your boys. You end up down here. They do not seem to have noticed you. They are fiddling with a machine that looks like some sort of digging device. That is... It appears that this mine shaft has hit a new type of metal at the end of it, and the device that they are fiddling with seems to have stopped working, and you can see that it's relieving a constant hiss of steam out of it. It's not totally dark down here. Despite there being no real lights, the machine is itself, not any particular part of it, every part of it is radiating some sort of strange yellow-orange glow that looks very sickly. You're pretty sure that's not natural. The two of them are like twisting knobs and pulling levers and speaking to each other in Abyssal.
I think I know that.
I think you do as well.
I do.
I know one of us knows Abyssal at least.
Yep. So I'll like stay hidden and listen.
So the first one, which you recognize, he's got several battle scars from fighting you. He says, "We have to hurry. The other ones are coming soon. The Cambians will hold them off, I'm sure. We've paid them well, even if they don't follow the cause." And the second one says, "I'm not so sure about that. They are completely useless. All they want to do is tell us how this machine works and look at pornographic materials. Their level of horniness is so ridiculous." The first one just goes, "They, like us, are fiendish creatures of their desires. It is not unusual for them to fall to it." And the second one goes, "No, it is unnatural. They're so horny all of the time. It pisses me off. They never kill anyone. They do not represent the same values that the rest of us have. They do
Like
not
the
use
Baha
rage or terror ever. All they want to do is be horny. And this fucking machine," and he starts kicking it with a giant hoof, "never works. We must get slaves down here. Yes, it will slowly kill them, but slaves can die. You just find more slaves. The village nearby, we should be raiding it. Why are the gnolls holding us back? That stupid one is always using his dumb dog to get what he wants. If only we could kill it." The first one just pats him on the back and goes, "Tell me how you really feel." And the second one just punches him in the face, like getting a little fist fight for a while.
You start kissing.
It's
Weird stuff.
not that kind of scene. No, they're never going to start kissing. Just a reminder, their faces do not have kissing material. They look like horrifying half-dead monsters mounted to a centaur body with a razor tail.
Don't kink shame.
You into that? You into that, Henley? Is that your thing right there?
Look, man, I stepped into a whole new world like a
Nope,
couple
I don't
of
want to
months
hear
ago.
it. Daka, what are you
Kink
doing?
shaming is his kink.
I'm gonna float back up because I think my flight only lasts.
It's like 10 minutes.
So when you come back up, one of the Cambion brothers is like, "They're whistling down there?"
No, there's just two centaur things. One of them we fought earlier.
Uh-huh.
We're fighting
make-
each other because the machine wasn't working.
I could just... So, okay, when you say that, they look at each other, and one of them goes, "Machine's not working." And then they both disappear. They just pop.
Porno mag just slowly flitters through the ground.
Yep.
I'll like relay everything that I heard to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like they're being held back by the dog thing, the good boy's master. A Knoll, I think they called him.
Well, if he's against them, then he's at least, enemy of my enemy. If not our friend, at least not our current enemy.
Yeah. But
Shall
there's
we go
new-
down then?
There's new metal down there. Seems like
Yeah.
a new mineral of some kind.
New mineral.
So I'm gonna step on the elevator.
So the elevator is located at the bottom.
Okay, well, I'm pull the elevator up.
There's no way to pull it up. So Daka can tell you what he saw down there. There's a lever on the elevator to pull it up or down. The whole thing is steam powered, and when it's down there, there's no way to call it up. Someone who's down there will have to bring it up.
I can still fly, so I could like fly
Correct.
down there and do it.
Okay, are you gonna do that?
Yes.
Okay. When you pull the elevator lever, it begins making a horrible grinding noise, and both of those monsters turn around and look at you.
And they all they see is this.
As you float up, just double.
So as you float up, they start charging to get their hands on the elevator in time, and they don't. And you can hear them screaming, and you see some arrows start flying up towards all of you through the shaft, but they can't see you, so just arrows are flying up and then hitting the ceiling and falling back down.
Hey, look, free arrows. I just had a
grab 'em
visual.
out of the air.
I know he flew down, but these two are fighting, and in the background you just see like a rope with like a hoop on the bottom. It's like trying to get the thing as they're beating the shit out of each other.
Fuck. Yeah.
God damn it.
So
Yeah,
the elevator is now in the up
I
position.
picked. I still kind of wish I picked up that shield that attracts arrows.
The arrow catch
Because
shield.
whenever I think about the arrow shield, I just think about that scene from Stormlight Archive.
Where he uses the reverse binding to pull all the arrows towards him. Yeah.
Yep, and they
Yep.
just all just fucking smash into the shield. I'm like, yeah, that could have been fun, D&D. Anyway,
If I had dimension door, I could like they shoot a whole bunch of arrows. I dimension door you behind them, and then all the arrows flip around
Come back.
them
Have you
again.
ever seen Battle for Red Cliff?
No.
It's a anyway, it's like it's a Three Kingdoms Chinese whatever. There's a scene they have a boat and they send it out and there's nobody on the boat and it just gets shot full of arrows and then they just bring it back
Yeah,
and now they have all of their arrows.
That's a famous proverb from Xu Ling,
Yeah.
the sleeping dragon. They were like, how do we get more arrows? We're out. And he's like, send a boat full of straw men at night and they will fire at it and we'll just bring the
Yeah.
arrows back. And they were like, no one's dumb enough to fall for that. And he's like, 10 minutes later, bitch, what'd I tell you?
That's like 60,000 arrows or some shit. That's a stupid amount of arrows. Like most of their arrows. It's fucking funny.
So, who wants to go down? I mean, if we go down, maybe Finley, you should be in bear form or something, because we're going to jump right into combat here, I think. So,
I mean, that's a free action for me, right?
Well, I still have flight, I think. So
The flight lasts, if I remember, it lasts for 10 minutes.
how long was that conversation with them? Like a minute? Maybe?
You're about 4 minutes into your 10 minutes.
Okay. That's a good time.
So
I'd say
yeah,
10
let's
minutes, maybe.
all right. Let's fucking do this then. Let's go down there and wallop
Yeah, it's
some
10
boys.
minutes.
we
10
need,
minutes
to, we need the combat portion of this episode. Arthur Perkins.
It's time for a boy party.
All right.
Agram gets left behind.
Yeah, I tried to grab him, and
I
then he
pick up the
grabbed
porno.
himself.
Yeah, well, I was moving over. I pick up the porno. I'm like, well, okay.
Stuff it in your back pocket.
You all can decide where you'd like to come at any point inside that box, except for Daka, who can just appear wherever the hell you want.
Nice.
These guys have moved back because they heard it coming down and are here now.
Here's a spell you should get, Daka, just to fuck with people. Spider climb.
So when you finish your flying, you can just hang on with one hand.
Just hang out on the ceiling. It really messes with people. What the?
That's the vampire.
Man,
way of doing things.
I love high magic games, like super high magic, because like at least magical gear, because you could just be like, yeah, man, spider climb shoes, you know, let's go.
I had a
Fuck it, man.
I had a Pathfinder character that would talk to himself when he was thinking, and he would path around, but he would do it with spider climb active, and so he would, like, as he's walking around, he'd just walk around circles around the room. People get so sick of his shit.
Let's roll for initiative, friends. Unless you want to resolve this with non-violence, like maybe talking.
I mean, we.
I think we tried talking.
I mean,
last time
we
as
tried
well.
to do that, and then they fucking hit us with magic.
They are kind of dicks. So.
Man, front of the party,
Wow.
acts the slowest.
Garbage.
Yeah. But you get to roll twice, don't you?
Yeah, but I got an 11 and a 12.
I
Daka,
mean, 12 is better than 11.
Yeah, but it's not great.
leader of the pack here. What do you want to do, Mr. Fly?
Well, they're
That's
focused.
Marty to you.
They're focused on these guys.
So I should draw this machine onto the map. It kind of like a Tetris piece. Like the,
Oh, nice.
Oh, so it's over there.
yes. And it's there's a drill head on the front end over here, and then the command console for like pulling levers and shit is over here. It definitely looks like the oil drip receptacles on the right hand side. The whole thing is glowing slightly. How high off the ground are you?
Still like, how high is the room?
So the whole mine shaft for the white portion is 60 feet, and then that purple portion is only 10 feet tall, just like the machine. So it is the purple part is only what's been drilled out.
Oh, so it like moves back and forth and like takes out pieces.
Yes.
I'll probably be like 20 feet up here, I guess.
Okay. I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw. As you
Is it
approach the
hot or
machine.
something down here?
Daka, as you approach the machine, that sickly red and yellow glow, you're just like, what is going on? And you begin vomiting immediately.
You now have cancer.
onto the creature below.
You are treated as being poisoned for 1 minute, as long as you remain near this.
You have rad
So
sickness.
you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
You get some rat away in
The
your
guy,
pocket.
All right.
the Geiger counter from Shadow of Chernobyl goes off.
Oh god.
And you have to walk around, throw some bolts to see if you can pick up the anomaly. You know,
Still
like-
get an action.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast one of my new spells.
Oh boy. What a
it's
treat.
called Animate Puke.
I wish.
I create a vomit golem.
Oh my god. Did you imagine?
It's just
Oh,
got
the
a saving.
smell. Oh.
It's just got saving throw. So, ba-boom.
Ooh, sickening radiance. That's a good one.
Oh boy.
Holy fuck, dude. Are you kidding me? 33 damage? What level spell is this? 4. Okay.
Form. Yeah. It's a good spell.
Yep, that's gonna definitely hit them.
That's not even max damage. The max damage you can have is 40 damage.
Yeah, it's a 4th level
And it's rerolled every time they enter or start their round in that. For up to
And this is a con save.
When a creature moves, so it affects us as well?
I was gonna say, does that affect us?
They both save.
so they take half. Do they? What's the
Uh,
suffers
11?
one level? Oh, they don't take any damage, but they
No
take
damage.
a level of exhaustion each, even if they fail.
no, I don't think anything happens if they succeed. No damage, no exhaustion.
But they're still lit up. So
They are
can't-
still lit up, yes.
Okay. I knew there's something happened even if they saved.
Yes.
But that is a
They can
concentration
no longer turn
spell.
invisible is the big deal.
That is a concentration spell. I would have known that beforehand, so I probably I would have been same position but lower.
Alright, so you're gonna fall to the ground behind this guy, basically?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you land smoothly, supermaning it, 3-point land. There's a slight breeze as your spell dies, so your robes flutter at the last second.
Yeah.
Finley, you can definitely see the sickly glowing radiance everywhere, and you know that if you take a step forward, you're going to be affected by this.
Yeah. So,
Well, we're kind of fucked back here. There's nothing 3 melee characters can do.
so these guys are not undead or constructs, correct?
Correct.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Blight.
Let's just get them with everything. Let's get to 7
the one on the
plagues.
left.
Blight's a good one too.
Okay.
Look, we haven't played for 3 weeks. We got a lot to throw at them.
22 versus AC.
Strength save.
What the fuck?
AP's rolled like a couple of.
Oh, it's Constitution, but it's the
20s.
same number. Half as much
Half
damage.
Yeah.
This spell has no effect on undead, which will still affect them. Okay, you're good. You're good.
So 19 damage.
19 damage. Yes. You blight him, and he is just like, "What is this you're doing to me?"
I'm blighting you.
Agram Iron Fury.
All right, I'm gonna do some crazy shit here. All right.
Yeah.
So can I move up one and be in like equal
Yes.
thing with everybody
Yeah.
else and not be in the thing?
Correct.
I'm gonna reach
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast hammer.
Which
By
one?
By throwing it.
Yeah. We'll go with the one on the right since it's easier to get that one on the left. Nice and blighted.
Okay.
So, good range. So, reckless attack. So first one, 21 for 21.
Yep.
Second one, 25 for 22 because it's reckless. I get the advantage.
Yes.
All right, that will be it.
Let's see here.
Start their turn, they take damage.
So it's his turn there. Yes. New Constitution saving throws for both of them.
Is it a new damage?
Yes. But they both saved, so nothing happens. They are going to fire their tail lightnings so that one goes this way and the other goes this way, so that all three of you are caught in both of them. And it looks like they've practiced this move together. I need everyone to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Now, wait, hold up. Before they do that, they're within distance of me and they're attacking an opponent, so I
They
get to
are
strike
using
first.
a magical, not an attack of what you're talking about. Basically,
so
only
it's basically a spell-like attack.
I also
But
let
don't-
them know it's super nerdy to practice fighting moves together.
It's like
Okay.
fusion ha, you know. But don't melees get like? And I might be thinking of 3.5 here, but don't we get like?
You
an
do
attack
not get an
opportunity for them?
opportunity of attack for casting spells in melee. No.
Okay, all right, well, I must be thinking of something else. By the way, you get a +3 on your dex saves.
Correct.
By the way,
Finley
boys, in
fails
case you were
the
wondering.
first one.
An 18 and a 20.
Finley passes the second one.
I'm also resistant to lightning,
Yes.
so making dex saves. Yeah.
Yes. The resistance just means you'll take half damage if you take damage, which you
Oh
will.
my
You're going to take full damage from both. Okay. Kelly will take 26 plus 16 is going to end up being 42.
Wait, so I take
Divided
full
by
damage
half
on.
is 21. Finley is going to take 26 plus 8 for 34. And
I'm down.
Agram is going to take 13 plus 8 for 21.
Halved again because bridging.
Does that apply to...
It's everything but psychic damage.
Then yes, you will...
I take half of half essentially.
Yeah,
Half for passing, it's like
10 points of damage then.
10.
So, Finley, you go to mock them for their combined attack, but then you fall over.
Yeah.
It's like he's been tased.
I regret nothing.
Don't tase me, bro.
You guys are still nerds.
Kelly.
Let me ask you this, Finley. If I lay on hands with you, are you gonna throw down some bonus actions, heal yourself up, and whatnot?
Oh yeah. And you know,
Maybe go into bear
Bear
form or some
form.
shit like that.
but
Yeah.
we gotta get rid of the goopy shiny shit.
They're in melee, aren't they?
They're in melee, yeah.
I know, but I thought if we entered
Yeah, but they came to us.
We're
They're
not in it.
We're out of it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Do you not see the purple thing?
I don't know why. I mean, I see it fine.
No, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I asked before I moved up. If I stand up with everybody else, am I not going to be in the thing? So
Now, it's gonna take me the exact same amount of time. Oh, by the way, I have protection from undead or whatever on still, yeah, or not really.
No, it's been way longer than that, and it's not undead. It's protection from evil and good, and that's gone.
yeah, it's
It's
like
only 10
that's fine.
minutes.
Oh, it is? I thought it was an hour. Okay, whatever. Okay, so it's the same amount of time for me to use lay on hands and also give a potion to Finley, right? Or force a potion down his throat?
Correct, because
they're
both of them
both-
require actions.
Right. So I think in that case, I might just make you chug a potion, my man,
That's fine.
to give you a bit more extra HP. So I'll do that, Arthur. And with my bonus action, I'll enter Tunnel Fighter as well. So let me roll you a HP real quick here. What does that look like?
it's for the normal
2d4 plus 4, I want to say?
2d4 plus
think
2,
it's
I
just
believe.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
It should be on your sheet. Remember we added them?
Potion of healing is 2d4
7
plus 2.
HP.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
7 HP. Not bad.
That's
just
enough.
a little under.
Daka,
Yeah.
That's enough.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against your own spell.
Is that how that works?
You're inside its radiance.
And you're a creature.
You are a creature. You match all of the keywords for the spell's target.
Fuck. All right. Pass.
Yes, you do. You are not affected by your own spell. You are still continuously affected by whatever is happening with this machine.
Can I move past these guys?
You can. You will need to move over them. You're not flying anymore. You will need to move between them, past Kelly, and then over here. I don't think you have
And
enough.
take 2 attacks of opportunity as well.
That'll be less relevant because you can intercept them, Kelly, if I'm remembering.
I can, yes.
You've got
I can intercept them.
Sentinel will allow you to intercept
Sentinel.
at least one, I would think.
Yes, but so basically what happens is as long as I do an attack, even if it misses, I can stop them from
Moving.
hitting?
Yes, but you can
moving.
also redirect attacks to yourself, I think. When a creature
I
within
got the thing
5
right here.
feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against that creature. Yes.
Okay, but I also have Tunnel Fighter on now.
Correct. But if you use your reaction, you can no longer use Tunnel Fighter. That's what it is.
So Tunnel Fighter is when they move, right?
Yes. Tunnel Fighter gives you infinite ability to... No,
Move
Tunnel
within
Fighter
5
is
feet
whenever
of
someone
moves.
moves away from you, you can take more
Or
than
moves
one.
within 5 feet
Yes.
within my reach. They don't have to move away.
It's the overlap between Tunnel Fighter and Sentinel that matches up. I should mention, by the way, someone corrected the way we've been doing Sentinel. Sentinel happens after an attack, not before it. You can't kill someone
Really?
with Sentinel before they attack. Yes.
I guess it is a counterattack.
What would you like to do, Daka? You got some options, but you've
I'm gonna
also
move
got
up to
some
here,
difficulties.
and I'm
Okay.
gonna dual blast this boy,
Pew pew.
but not repulsive. Just normal.
Okay. Wouldn't matter because
Keep him in the circle.
he can't go anywhere.
Yep.
Agrim is in his way.
Nope. Maybe.
No and no. You slam two of your spell bolts into his butt, and you can see that the armor there just absorbs your energy, and then it turns into lightning bolts and runs down its hooves until it grounds itself. It turns its
Can I-
head back towards you and was like,
Can I taunt it?
yeah,
Or is that an action?
make an intimidation check. What are you doing?
Blonde kisses.
Come over here, you fucking horse man.
Okay. Make your intimidation check. Okay, yeah. You've got
Right
his
along
attention.
face.
And the other one. They both turn their heads towards you and are like,
Just get out, Dave. Just get out.
Henley, you're on the ground. You're dying, but you're alive.
I've got 7 hit points.
What do you want to do?
So I think you can bonus action to burn a spell to heal yourself. if I'm
Or
That's
I
only
could
when
just-
he's wild shaped.
I could just, turn into a bear and have 42 hit points.
Bear Finley.
Bear
So-
friendly. He's a bear.
Nice.
I know.
Oh yeah, you've got the second bar
Finley
now.
Bear Bottom
Boom.
rises up.
All right, I'm
Like a
going,
gamer. Like a gamer, he rises up.
No, please no.
I'm
from the
gonna-
ashes.
I'm gonna do what's known as a pro gamer move,
Yeah.
and
Get angry after losing.
yes, break my keyboard. All right, I'm going to
Don't lose twice.
+7 to hit.
I think next level I'm gonna take another
Ouch.
paladin level
No.
so that everyone
Alright.
gets saves against
Bear
spells.
slam this
And go
creature.
my claws.
You go to bear claw this creature, and again, it's just bouncing off of this demon iron armor it's wearing.
I roar in frustration.
So let me
I
ask
break
you this:
my
Arthur.
keyboard.
Is the healing for the bear HP or is the healing for both bars?
No. The healing is for whatever form he's currently in.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
There
That
you go.
makes sense.
All right, let's.
Now, there was some shit in Pathfinder where you could do that. Someone could be like wild shaped or turned into something else, and you would
Yeah.
heal both their bars simultaneously. And I was like, man, this is some broken ass motherfucking
That-
shit right here.
That's some
it's-
broke
yeah.
It's
shit.
one of the things that made druids really strong. Yeah, I'm gonna see Finley doing this deal. You have to use a hammer against the armor, and then I'm gonna attack.
Watch them roll 2 natural ones.
27 to that's almost impossible, and then 17 for
They both
13. Okay.
Woohoo, 17. So we're looking at plus 16 AC then.
You
in
drive this
place.
thing to its knees, and it succumbs to the sickening radius. And you can see its body begin to wither and die as radiant energy.
And as that one dies, I'm gonna look at the other one, and I'm just gonna point at it. Not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna point at it like you're next.
We will
be reborn
on our home plane. Your death will be eternal.
He's funny.
They don't know. us
He's
very
never been to the mountain.
He says in bear form, and no one hears.
well. We get
Yeah, it's been long.
subtitles.
It's been longer than 10 minutes on my.
No, this
What-
is a
Aw.
subtitle joke between Spooty and Agram because Agram can understand animals sometimes.
Mhm.
Kelly,
Well,
you're gonna get a sentinel attack as he moves out of your radius. Well, technically, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's not sentinel, but if you hit him, it will drop him to 0.
Yes, he will.
It's technically what's the other one? Not Polar Master.
Tunnel fighter.
Tunnel Fighter. Your
Tunnel
Tunnel
Fighter.
Fighter is activating and giving you infinite reaction attacks to anyone that moves past you.
So I whisper, Alka, let's do this.
Swing! The sword suddenly flashes with light real quick as you bring it down for an attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yes.
Elcar overgauges this dude for a whole shit ton of damage, and you get combo critical at the top of the screen. SSS. What is that? 20, 30 damage?
30 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him real fucking hard. He whips back around and sees super pissed.
Nah, bruh. Smite time. Let's do it.
Okay. He is demonic and fiendish, so you will get your bonus smite damage.
All right. Well, in that case, I will burn a number 2 job
Okay.
on this boy.
Or a number 2
So
on the
what?
forge.
That's 2d8 plus something.
It's gonna be way more than that. So you get double the dice because it's a critical.
So 4d8. Yeah. okay.
And
Well,
Let's get
Maybe
the
I should
full
use
dice
them.
before you double it.
Okay. Yeah.
So you deal 2d8, and then you're making it second spell level, so it's now 3d8. And it is a fiend, so it's not 4d8, so it's 8d8 damage on this critical.
I'm gonna obliterate this dude. 88. Oh jeez. Okay.
Your sword doesn't just
62
flare
damage.
and overgauge. You slice through him, and his two halves begin to sparkle and dissipate in rainbow glitter as he's just like in intense pain, and Alcar's just like, it's fine, just sheathe me again.
In the rainbow, you see the name Alka. No, I dramatically, like, I cut him, and then I'm just like super dramatic, like.
So, let's be clear, Alcar can always talk to you, and you can always talk to Alcar, just that neither of you have ever really talked to each other. Alcar's just like, I guess working with a paladin's okay. I've never really done it before, but it worked out this time, I suppose. Daka, I'm gonna need you to make a save versus your own spell before you have a chance to drop it.
It wasn't my turn. I don't think that's fair.
It's gonna come back around to you though, right? Like, you can't just choose to drop a spell at any moment.
Fine. I disagree, but fine.
I will. You got an official ruling. E5E. When can you drop a concentration spell?
I thought
It's a free action, right?
out of combat, you can drop it whenever.
And taking spells. When can a caster stop concentrating?
Well, maybe I distract him enough with my sweet swordplay.
Very well. By the written rules, it says you can end concentration at any time, no action required, and has been clarified to mean anytime, literally anytime. So right before a pulsing wave of radiance hits you, you're just like, nope, and the wave dies.
I like to believe it was my brilliance that made you lose concentration for a second.
It
That's
definitely
your-
was not.
That's your
Effectively
flaw.
saving your life. Me being a paladin and being great. So,
That's part of your curse, Kelly. You think everything's about you.
Daka, you are
I mean,
still
you're not wrong.
you are still within the radius of whatever this machine is putting out, and so you are still poisoned.
Yeah, I'll still be poisoned for like another little bit.
Okay.
I'll start walking this way and be like, don't go near that.
You're still poisoned, but you no longer feel weird now.
That was fun. That was a fun combat. I didn't think that I would hit so fucking hard with that shit, but that was fun combat. I liked it.
My plan was if they got damaged, they would damage me. I would free Misty Step behind you guys, and then they'd be in the shit, and we'd be blocking them in the shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot you had that fucking reactional Misty shit bullshit.
Yeah,
Misty shit bullshit.
Misty shit.
I still don't even know what you're talking about, but no, it didn't work out like that, apparently.
Nah.
My 6th level warlock feat thing.
Is that what the taunt was for?
Oh,
If I take damage,
is
I
it
can
called
take...
like Thunderclap or something?
No, it's like Misty Escape, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's when I take damage. It's the one I used back in the library to get on top of the bookshelves. Remember?
Okay, yeah.
Just clap, and then he goes away.
It's been a while. It's been like 2 months.
When I take damage once a day, I think I can use that damage to perform a free Misty Step. 60
Okay.
feet away, up to 60 feet away.
I
can't
wonder
think
if
of
would this be like, have we completed our objective here then in this dungeon, do you think?
You
'Cause you had to-
are the only ones that can be the determinant of that.
The
You've
only other
literally only
person-
killed like 3 people.
The only person we haven't seen yet is the master of the dog.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go back in there and
You've
deal with
caused-
it because
You've caused a lot of people to leave, and you've also killed some people.
And we got all our
Yeah.
ingredients.
You have ingredients.
That's true.
but remember, we got all the basics that we needed from the reward of this if we complete it. Like
Yeah.
all the flour and bread and stuff like that.
Yeah, and now I got all the extra shit that'll make us win.
But have we successfully completed this goal quest?
It was to like quell. What was the quest again? To like
Quell the uprising in here or something like that, or like deal with the problem?
Mayor
Hang on,
requesting
there's a
individuals
question.
of stout heart and fortitude to report for volunteer service in clearing the Forsaken Cavern of Worms. Feel like you have cleared the Forsaken Cavern of Worms.
No, I do not feel like we have. There is still.
You feel like you
Clearly.
can lie and tell someone that you've completed the Forsaken Cavern of Worms.
I mean, we could lie.
I mean, maybe we could actually talk to this dude in here and say, "What's up? This is what's happening." Because these guys are against Alvin Black, right? So they're not evil.
But they also, well,
well,
They
they're
are
evil.
demonic.
They just don't think that Stalvin Black is the leader that he was because he's
Listen,
not.
I know you guys are real big into the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but there's another ancient Chinese proverb that says the enemy of my enemy is not my friend. He's just my enemy's enemy.
that's what I said earlier. He's not against us at the moment, at least not against these things. But
Well, I mean, if we remove all of the annoyances that Stalvin Black faces, then he can only gain in power because he doesn't have any annoyances to deal with.
Henley, you're finding it hard to communicate because you're still a bear.
Oh, yeah. I should probably not be.
Are you sure?
I mean,
And
you do look very good as a bear.
No.
No what? No puns?
That
I'm
pun
sorry.
is bad. It's bad.
What I think you should do is destroy that thing and point at the machine.
yeah, I mean, can I just run at the machine and pounce it?
Don't go near it. We need to do this from
The
a
answer to that,
distance.
Finley, is yes. You can run to the machine and pounce it. Would you like to?
Yes.
As you move towards the machine, you slowly
You wake
begin
up
to
in
feel
the mountain.
sluggish and weird and maybe tingly and warm. Can you make a strength athletics roll real quick as you approach the machine to break it? Also, you are poisoned, so you have disadvantage on this roll.
Lovely. Athletics?
Yes. Since bears don't have athletics, you're only using strength. 14
14.
is still... Is that with the bear strength, or is that your strength?
Well, my strength is 0, so... I mean,
What's the
that's-
bear strength? Is like +3 or +4?
+7.
Really?
It's +7.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You destroy the machine in one go.
It's +5, but yeah.
Oh, +5 because you had the 3 from the proficiency. Yes, right. Yeah. Mhm.
So you body slam this machine. As you do, the light on it dims very briefly.
Boom.
And then it begins to make a noise. The steam whistle that the machine was letting off becomes a sort of piercing screech until the point it becomes impossible to hear any spoken word in this chamber. And the light level continues to rise and rise and rise in here. Kelly, Agram, Daka, you are all now affected by the field that this machine is outputting.
Our dog is doing this. He's doing this.
I think I don't get affected by it because I have the divine health.
it's disease, not poison.
Oh, is it?
You are immune to disease, not poison. Correct. You are being irradiated right now.
Bleh.
Wherever this
It's
damn
not like we-
elevator is, I'm jumping on it.
Okay.
It's not like I could have children before anyway, so whoa.
Finley, are
Matt
you going to
Damon
ride
in
the elevator?
Elysium.
It kind of sounds like Kelly's jumping on it.
Yeah.
Nah, we should.
Okay. You reach the top. As you do, instead of growing softer as you get distance from it, the whistle grows louder. And you start to feel a sort of rumbling shake on the steam elevators going up. And you can see little bits of the ceiling are beginning to fall down.
Okay,
we
so
should book it.
Yep.
Hmm.
We got that shortcut through the door that we found.
Yes. I would like
Yeah.
everybody to make a at advantage group athletics check.
as we begin moving, it's been 10 days.
Correct.
I'm going to use my power to launch us forward 8 hours worth of movement in an hour.
Where is your target destination?
Back to,
The town?
yeah.
Okay, that's
No,
not 8
we-
hours
we
of
got-
travel. That is like several like 2 hours worth of travel. You'll get there in about 20 minutes.
Great.
No,
As
we
long as
got
we're
a
not
10.
here.
Actually, Arthur, we're going to go to the top of 10 Penny Tower.
No,
Nope.
As long as
We
we're
want to
not
watch
the fuck
Sydney.
here,
Yeah.
anywhere but here is good.
okay,
Okay.
okay. About
The dog's like, yeah, I protected my master.
about 1 minute into your transit through the Fey realm, you feel a great sense of loss, Daka, and you feel like your find steed, Gygax, has been desummoned.
Did we not pick them up on the way out? I guess not.
Did
no?
you pick them up on the way out?
It's
I
not like.
heard that you were leaving from right there.
Is this okay? How does this work? Is this a movement through realms, and we're not physically in the space anymore?
You're not when you are traveling through that tunnel. You're not anywhere for the time that you were in the tunnel.
Okay, I didn't know how that works. So we would get to as far as we can to the entrance, get Riverin and Gygax, and then
Okay, then I am going to
And-
need athletics rolls at advantage from everyone.
Cool.
Half or more of you must succeed. Akram has a 28. You have a 28 athletics?
Well, 'cause
Listen, you might not be the fastest dwarf in existence, but nothing slows you down. You
Wait,
take corners
damn,
like a
boys.
boss.
And this is at advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta roll a
20,
second
15, 21,
I'm not fast or tall, but I am very wide.
24.
Hey.
24.
Okay. All of you make it outside as the rumbling starts, and you can see that the whole hill is beginning to glow with that sickly light. Haig is just like, this does not look good.
shut
This
up,
looks-
start walking, and then like we're in the Fey realm.
Okay. Antu Gatas is incredibly uncomfortable in this tunnel.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, you've never seen a hell beast made of flame and shadow look uncomfortable until this
Is
moment.
it like when a grown man who only listens to heavy metal and lives that lifestyle walks into a 6-year-old girl's bedroom who enjoys ponies and unicorns?
They somehow have ended up at a Hannah Montana concert.
I know exactly
Okay.
what I know exactly what you're
Yes,
talking about.
Antu
Dave.
Gatas is not doing so well here.
By the end of this concert, this guy will either be Antigatas will either be like the ringleader of a whole bunch of like death children, or the most prettiest pony ever.
I thought this was a Hammer from Montana concert.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
The
I'm in
hammer
the
from
nosebleed.
Montana.
I'm in
Wow.
the nosebleed swinging my fists at 12-year-old girls.
I feel like the hammer from Montana would be a really good pro wrestler. It's the hammer from Montana here, bringing the spectacular smackdown.
Is it Hannah Montana that was Miley Cyrus, or that was someone else?
No, yes, they're the same person.
This is what happened to Miley Cyrus.
When you arrive at the town, you arrive 40 minutes early. It only takes you about 20 minutes of travel to come out of your spiraling hole of Fey realminess. You can see that there is a very obvious mushroom cloud from where the Forsaken Cavern of Worm. The townspeople
know
are
that.
like gathering and are like, "Oh, what happened over there?" Like, didn't some adventurers get sent over there? And they're like, "That wasn't adventurous. Those are those false gods who hate Stalvin Black." And someone's like, "I don't know. I thought they might do a pretty good job of killing things. They seem like they're very good at killing things. You think they died in it?"
And then we just pop out of like a big orb.
Yeah.
Space and
Right in
time
front of him.
is ripped asunder as we just waltz on out.
Just say, I don't know if anybody here knows, but there are no worms in those caves.
Everyone nearby goes, "We know."
It's ironically named that. Just like the hammer from Montana, you know? Like
No one calls it that.
The guy who plays Gorgon Ramsay in this particular.
Oh no! I just died inside when you said that.
It's also what was the guy's name?
Yeah, I mean, did you say Gordon Ramsay or Gorgon
No, he said
Ramsay?
Gorgon Ramsay.
Gorgon Ramsay.
Because I used to play a character called Gorgon Ramsay. And I thought you were referencing that. I'm like, dude,
No.
nice.
I thought it was the leader of the head chef of the competition was a ram.
It's a ram demon. Yes.
Yeah, he's Gorgon Ramsay.
No.
They call me Jamie Oliver.
Nope.
Well, what's that lady that always cooks with butter? Like she puts butter in everything.
Julia
Julia
Child.
Child.
Paula Dean.
I was about to say you said butter with everything. I was like, which one?
No, there's that one that's like it's a meme with a like.
Well, Paula Dean is the meme. Julia
Julia
Child,
Child
also
started
puts
it,
butter and
yeah.
everything because she was trained French, and French people like butter a lot.
I saw a GIF the other day of like it might have been in your channel, Arthur, about the butter chicken.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
butter
dude.
chicken. 8 sticks of butter to surround one chicken? Oh
But
my
then it all
god.
drips off. It just all drips off. It's like
Well, then
okay,
it also
whatever.
they also put all the
They
vegetables
cooked
in
the
bottom,
rice.
so all-
Yeah. Look, let me tell you something. There was no water in that rice. That liquid that was covering a half inch of
all
rice
butter.
was pure butter. This shit is insane. Oh boy, I'm tallying
That's
up how
an-
much XP you guys got from this. It's gonna be in the 10,000.
Nice.
Whoa! For nuking a hill filled
I
with
mean,
monsters.
you killed dozens of people.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, the cool guys got away. They're like, "Oh, it's broken. Bye."
They knew what was up. Well, they're the ones who put it together, so they knew. You know, I am the bomb technician. If you see me running, try to keep up, kind of thing.
And then the dog was like laying there as the nuke went off, saying like, "Yes, I am the best boy. I protected the master."
Wow, you have so many pissed off demons.
Like that scene from Terminator 2.
They're all gonna respawn. Oh my god, I'm at 40,000 now. Oh, the troll, the other troll, the other. Oh, fuck. Shit.
Well, we only need 10,000 to get up a level. Not even that, 9,000. So
They're dead.
Arthur was like, "I'll just put a nuclear bomb in this
No,
place that's
we
real
need-
easy to get to." And all you need to do is throw a bear at it.
We needed 1,500 or something like. No, we needed.
No, we're
15,000.
2,500.
We needed
We're
15,000.
We're 25 though.
25,501 of 34,000.
Yeah, so we needed.
Or
Like
you guys
12.
got 15,575 experience points.
Holy shit. Okay. Say that again.
15,575.
Wait.
I put it in chat.
501 plus 15,575 equals 38,076. We leveled, boys.
Wait, no, you did that wrong, bro. Oh, wait, no, I did that wrong by 300 points. Wait, hold up, hang on.
So
25,101.
No, 22,501 plus 15,575.
No, we're at 25,101.
101. Yeah.
We were at 22,501.
No, 25,101.
25,101.
Are you currently level 6 or 7?
7.
We're
7?
Okay, well, you're now level 8.
25,101 plus 15,575. I don't
What
know,
was I-
you're behind. So it's 40,000.
If you're level 7, you have to be over 2,300, so there's no way that you were
Okay.
21.
So plus
40,676.
3,000 is 41. Yeah.
And the good news is you only need
40,676.
7,000 more to get to level 9.
Are you kidding? So we need 47,000 to get the next one?
48,000.
48,000. Okay. Oh my god.
And we got a
Wow.
whole bunch of people really mad at us.
Yeah,
Hell
whatever.
Good.
yeah.
All we need to do is find a crystal or die.
Well, we know where the next crystal is, so
In theory.
And then we're like, hey guys, let's go back to that nuclear bomb in the hill and just keep tapping that a couple of times.
where is the guy we got the quest from? I forget his name already.
Vice, you're heading to his house.
It's Viceroy. This is the guy that I tried to bang that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if he's in the crowd that is staring at the mushroom cloud, it's like job's done.
Okay. He's just like, it seems like you have accomplished the task you set out to do.
Here's some bread.
We haven't even finished drying the breadcrumbs as you requested, but here's 500 gold.
How generous of you.
I suppose we won't be able to use that for Thieves Guild training anytime soon.
No, it's a gigantic hole in the ground.
It seems so.
There were some cool rocks in there though. Once the radiation dies down, you might want to check it out.
Do we even know what radiation is?
No, you don't know what radiation is either. All you know is that you were
Well,
in a
whatever
field of
When the yellow
poison.
magic.
A poison field.
Yeah. Whenever the poison dies down, there were some cool minerals in there that they were mining.
Oh god, now I need to really think about what my next level is going to be.
So
It might be Warlock 2. I don't know.
people in the town are some are interested in you, others are now deeply fearful of you. You can hear them saying things like they use their godly powers to smite the very earth and raise a cloud of great flame into the air.
That's what they get for talking shit.
Talk shit, get hit.
Is there the dude that was like being an asshole at the competition there?
Yes.
Removed a
I just-
mountain.
Stare directly
Not
at
a
him.
mountain, it was a hill. Not a very
Okay.
big hill.
Still.
If I meet his eyes,
If
Not
the
going
underground was above ground, it would be a mountain, Arthur. You know what I'm saying?
If the above ground was underground, it would be a cave, Dave. So
Yeah, and we nuked a cave. What's the problem here?
I don't know what we're talking
Either
about
way, there
anymore.
was.
Finley, are you still a bear at this point?
No,
Okay.
no. No longer bear.
All right, well then you still only have 7 hit points then.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm staring down that dude though.
All right, yeah. I mean, he's a little pale in the face.
I'm gonna go take up the offer on what was it about ale? Something about
Denekers?
yeah,
Oh yeah, we end off the episode at the bar.
pub.
It's a little early in the episode, but I'll yeah. So you head to Denekers.
Oh yeah, it's only 10:30.
If you guys want to grab 2 mugs each, and then you'll get a free mug extra.
Oh, yeah.
Feel like a 3 mug kind of night after all that killing.
Yeah, I tell you what, we got 500 gold. We're having a good time.
Haig
Oh, I need.
asks Kelly to borrow some money, and he says,
Already did.
I would like to go get some spending cash so I could buy some books here, peruse some novels or historical accounts.
I mean, I would like to believe that, you know, when it comes to buying these sorts of things, he doesn't necessarily need to ask, because buying books isn't expensive, right, Arthur? It's like a couple of gold or something.
Yeah, well, a
It
couple
can
of
be,
gold is
depending
quite
on the-
expensive.
No, I
Remember
get
when we
that, but
spent
like,
3 years to get enough money to do a thing with a piece of paper?
You needed 2 scrolls and it took you 10,000 gold. How? I mean, like, you giving him some spending allowance to go?
yeah, I mean, anyone that's in our party, I believe, would have.
Okay, how much are you
Say,
giving him?
I mean, like 10 gold. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
That seems
He
pretty
takes it and
reasonable.
leaves immediately.
Riverand's an adult, right?
But also, before he leaves, Arthur, I would like to invite him to join us for getting sloshed and fucked up.
he
tonight.
says, "I'll be back after I've made some purchases."
Good. I expect to see you through the bottom of a glass tonight.
allow me to explain the truth of River Inn. River Inn is about 26 or 27 days old now. She died. She was reincarnated as a young adult. So she is technically an adult and also a baby, and also might be the Archfey, and was able to talk at like 3 hours old. So
In any case, I will offer her a drink if she's done.
Look, this
she
is why.
will
This
drink
is
it.
why that's why I'd say the first
I
time.
don't know what you want from me. I don't know what's going on with River Inn. I don't know how you do. She is technically a mature adult.
That's
She
all
will
that
take a
matters.
sip of it and goes,
It's an acquired taste.
okay.
Arthur, what is my warlock class called? It's been so long since we played.
Hexblade?
You're Hexblader.
Hexblade. Okay. I got some invocations.
Invocations, yeah.
Invocations, sorry.
I don't know. Oh, are you
At level
upping it to
2.
level 2? Okay, then yes. I was gonna say I don't think you get them at level 1, but yes, at level 2 you get some.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get hella danky drunk. Hella danky drunk.
Finley, what's up with you?
I mean, probably just drinking, getting my extra mug, hanging out, wiping the bear hair off.
After Doc has had a mug or two, he'll go with Hag to the books, or follow Hag to the book thing and look up some stuff.
So there isn't a bookstore.
Probably, and
You
oh,
could-
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I would say probably preparing ingredients and things like that.
Oh yeah, we got all those crazy ingredients. You probably like sampling.
I want to tell you that eel is fully cooked now. No, I mean
Oh,
it cooked itself when you were within range of the machine. That shit has been blackened and is.
It's my plan all along. People
Okay.
have never tasted
All of your
machine-blackened
ingredients have
eel.
been irradiated.
It's the,
everything
it's the
you had
extra
on
little bit
you.
of love.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess the radiation field crew.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, didn't Kelly have that?
Yes.
Whatever.
You everything you had on you, including your super pure water, is no longer quite as pure.
Now we can poison the whole town.
So, Daka, there is no bookstore here. Haig is going around and inquiring at individual houses, just like
Wasn't there like a records keeping building or something?
There is. It's actually attached to the inn. It's
Okay.
like a government house / manor.
I'd be going there and like searching back through the 80 years war history to see what happened and what started.
Okay.
From
Yeah.
this side of you, because we've only ever heard the human side.
Absolutely. And you know what? That sounds like a perfect thing for me to open up the next episode with, is a big old pile of exposition. Haig is not doing that. Haig is going to people's houses and asking for like family journals or heirlooms or anything of that regard. Henley, you as Kelly and also Agrim, and to some extent Finley as a bear, the three of you are hearing people saying, it's almost time for the assembly. We need to get going. We got to get ready. The pack is gathering. And someone else is just like, the pack. I'm not a member of the pack. You go on your own. I'm going to walk. And someone else is just like, the pack stays together. This is why you will always fail.
So to the guy that's like, bailing on the packs, I'm going to walk up in a little bit of a slushy mannerisms
Okay.
because I've been drinking.
This guy
We're
looks like he's, if there could be a middle class here, he looks like he's well-to-do, but not as good as Vice. He's wearing pretty nice clothing. He's got a belt.
He's in the bar, right?
Well,
Is that what
yes.
you're saying?
Yeah, he's got a belt. He's got a shirt that looks like there are no stains on it. Loose pants. Mildly handsome. Seems to take care of his facial hair. And he just says, it's you, the Hill Slayers.
That's a charming name. What's your name? My name is Kelly, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Name's Worm.
Like
Ro.
with an O?
Rim.
Oh,
Yes.
Warrim. Okay.
Rorim. Yeah.
Mm. So I sit down next to him noisily, maybe put my feet up on the table, and I'm just like,
No, so
Do you
he's at the
wanna-
bar.
Oh, okay. Well, I sit down next to him noisily.
Get up on the
without
bar.
feet him,
Here's
and-
something you note. There are holes in all of the chairs here to accommodate people with tails.
I appreciate that so much, considering I have a tail.
Yes. It's
So
unusual.
I'll
I don't know that we've ever seen furniture that does that.
normally I have to do the squish and squish and
Yeah.
pull something. So we're good now. So I'll say to him, it's like, so what are you drinking?
Pure clear.
I put my hand. I was like, more of the pure clear, please. 1 for him and 2 for me.
So they pour out what is essentially like highly filtered vodka over a specially made ice cube.
Awesome. That actually sounds really good. like chill poured vodka.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm into that. That sounds great. So ching, glug glug, and then I'll say to him, so what's this assembly thing that you don't want to be a part of? Couldn't help it over here.
Not from around here, are you?
What gave it away?
The assembly is the lowest level. Oh, sorry. I said assembly. It should be auditorium. What he says is auditorium, lowest level of our government. Vice, the chief of the auditorium. We call him mayor, but that's not the title that we should be using. That's his job. The assembly is all able-bodied folk that live in the area, come together, resolve local issues with votes. Goddamn werewolves have been forming unions all across the auditoriums in order to influence government at higher levels. The chief speaker of the auditorium reports to the council, regional councils. Each council sends a representative to the assembly, and the chief of the assembly and the spokesperson of our country is, of course, Solvent Black. Something new we're trying. Call it democracy, but I have to tell you, I don't think it works quite as well as everyone seems to think. Fucking werewolves are always pushing their own issues rather than local issues. They run around turning everybody into pack members, and different werewolf packs are fighting each other, trying to gain members. It's real bad down here. Since we're the most southernmost town and we're most exposed, all of us that love peace have to put up with all the fucking border hopping, ridiculous warmongering werewolves that are moving in on our territory, trying to force us to go to war all the time.
Yeah.
You can see that 2 or 3 people in this bar are not reacting well to all of this. And you know what? I'm a human, okay? I don't need to be bit by some mongrel in order to be a better participant in local government, all right? My father farmed this land. My grandfather farmed this land. We've been on this land since the elves summoned humans into this world, okay?
Ask him what his favorite color is. Do you like red or do you like blue?
What?
So, why is it that everyone so eagerly participates in something like this? Like, if everyone wanted to be, a part of the democracy, I mean, surely there are other people like you.
Yeah, there's plenty of us. And you know what? These werewolves aren't getting their way all the time. All right? You notice that we're not running over there attacking the southern humans. Fucking god-loving dick worshippers. There's stones of magic.
So if the werewolves weren't forcing you to fight, you wouldn't?
Do you just appear next to this conversation?
I don't know.
He's like, listen, I've got my leathers. I got a sword, all right? My grandfather's sword broke some time back. I bought a new one. It cost quite a lot. It's not like we're overflown with iron around here, but I got something usable. I practice with it on the weekends. Okay? If the humans come up here, we will destroy them. But we don't have any reason to go down there in their god-loving lands, suck on their dirt.
Suck on their dirt.
So he sees you, do that, and he says, look, the lands here aren't as fertile because the gods don't bless the land. God of nature withdrew her blessing.
Friend, you misunderstand.
God of light withdrew his blessing.
I was just simply enjoying the way your sentiment. That's all. You know what, Barkeep? Get this man some more of this clear stuff.
Yeah, so the bartender brings over another pure clear with chipped glacial ice. Just a nice little shaped cube. It's clear that whatever he's drinking is very expensive compared to what everybody else is drinking.
Starts talking about how the whole map is flat.
And it's like, and you know what? I'm gonna stand up on my chair, Arthur, and I'll be like, would anyone else like to join the debate? I'm paying for drinks.
I mean, when you say join debate, pay for drinks, everybody's got an opinion all of a sudden. People are just like, I agree with him, and somebody else is like, the pack is a way for our voices to be heard. When we speak together with one voice, we can drown out all of the chaos. Everyone wants to complain about this or that, or my fence is too far. We don't have time for that. We need to be prepared to defend ourselves.
So, Arthur, my intent here is to get this entire bar fucking really drunk.
Yeah.
Just like stupid drunk.
Absolutely.
So that they become it either goes two ways. And I'll let you decide which one is more appropriate.
Okay.
The first one is they all hate each other, but they're too drunk to do anything about it. The second is they become closer friends. And we get known as like the people that basically just paid an entire night's worth of drinking.
I would like you to minus 50 gold and make a
That's
persuasion
fine.
check.
Can I have advantage for spending gold?
Yes.
Cool.
It pains me to say this, but yes, take your fucking advantage.
I'm into it. Did I click the button? Hey, 20.
Everyone is so drunk, it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to make their way to the meeting. Now, let's be clear. You know that there are about 1,100 villagers and somewhere upwards of 600 to 700 visitors who have come solely to either watch or compete in the cooking contest being held here.
Mm-hmm.
There are probably, this whole place is packed and there might be less than 40 people, but these 40 people are not going to the vote tonight. They're not going to be able to leave the bar under their own motive power.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm making as many friends as I can during this thing. And
Okay.
Go.
The entire time fishing for compliments, Arthur.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
that's
you get a lot of compliments about your tail.
hell yeah, I do.
Mostly from what seems to be werewolf members.
Next thing you know,
So,
next thing you know, it's the debate between Kelly and Stelvin Black on who's going to be the new leader.
at least within this 40 people group, who
That
are
would be
not going to
a
remember
incredible
the next morning.
finale to this game. As the final episode is just a persuasion roll, no advantage. Make your case before the assembly.
These 40 people really like me. So, no, but Arthur, these people, actually these werewolves, are these like fantasy ass werewolves? Are they like big walking wolves or whatever?
They're
or
all
like
in
people that...
human form.
Okay.
Just to be clear, there's no clear indications they're werewolves beyond identifying themselves as pack members or arguing that pact unions are a good idea.
Okay.
You get the idea that there's two different factions. One are just people who live locally and became werewolves because their health was failing and they wanted to become stronger. And the other are people who have moved to this village with the sole intention of altering the local vote towards a warlike fashion.
Is there any way to like tell who's a werewolf
No.
Like, do they have like a tail, or do they have like a different eye color or something?
As far as you can tell, they appear to have more hair on their head than normal, facial hair or head hair. But other than that, there's no way. You can't look at someone and know, they're a werewolf.
Right.
For
Okay.
example, in this group, you and Spooty would be the werewolves.
That's right.
I would have been until about 2 days ago. Completely shaved my head. It was so fluffy too.
Yeah, so I want to spend the rest of the night getting drunk, just doing the things that Kellys normally do with the local populations, and yeah, having a gay old time.
That is where we will end tonight's session. As the screen goes black, you hear someone say, "I really like the look of that thick, muscular tail that you got. It moves around." That one's for Zonalar right there.
Before we end the episode, we're a little early. Do you want to roll HP before we go?
Ooh.
Does everyone have their next class picked?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, then
Oh, okay.
let's save it for next week.
Cool.
I am going to say this. Please refresh your inspiration.
Oh, sick. Because, yeah.
If you already had inspiration, do you get a free gift?
You
or
don't
no?
get double inspiration.
Okay.
That's why I used mine as quick as possible.
I thought you already used yours, though, Daka.
I used the New Year's gift one.
Okay.
I haven't used my other one yet.
All right.
I think I might
I've used both.
Me too.
Killed a lot of
I
people.
thought you used one of yours, Atomic, to get the horse or something.
I don't think I used a special roll to get the horse. I traded the box for the horse, didn't I?
Yes, you traded the box for the horse.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Let's do some outros. Drumurboy, what is the secret to your power?
Sleep mostly. Sleep is good,
Wow, that's incredible.
What is this sleep of which you speak?
dude. Get a good. If you get 8 hours, 8 hours one night. Like 8 hours a night would be great, but most people don't do that. But like fucking, it changes your life. Makes you so much more productive.
Yeah.
If you can manage it. I know you got some shit dealt your way.
Fucking Christ, man. I don't remember the last time I had a good 8 hours. God.
But anyway, I'm Drumurboy. You can follow me on Twitter, and I do Twitch stuff sometimes. It haven't done any in a while, but if you look me up on Spotify, that's where you can find all my music. If you like the roleplay music, I do all the music for that over on JP's channel. There's new track up on Roleplay Radio, which is their Spotify page for the Star Wars game. It's more of an Imperial March type of thing. If you're a streamer looking for dope sounds, you can check out nerdordie.com. I've got four packages up there. 2 of them are video game related. One of them is robotic voices, and the newest one is elemental magic sounds. 75 of those for $5. So if that sounds like it's interesting to you, go ahead and pick it up. That's it from me. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay. Spootnik.
You can find me here on Wednesdays, and maybe some board game videos to come out later. You can follow me on Twitter at Spootnik_71. And that's about it. I wasn't kidding about being out of town. In 2 weeks, I will be gone for 2 weeks.
Let me get it on the schedule.
I will be in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day.
Getting for real drunk at a for real pub.
For real.
That is... You're going to be gone on the 11th and 18th?
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of 11th and 18th, let's talk to Atomic. I shouldn't have tried for that one.
Yeah. I can't even lead off that one. So, Atomic, You can find me here on Wednesdays, obviously, with these finely bearded gentlemen. I'm here on Saturdays for some other. Well, we've all got beards. But, you know, James doesn't. I can remember James has a beard or not.
Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
And Sid's got a little bit on. Anyway, mostly bearded gentlemen. And then you can also find me on Pondo's channel on Sundays for our Gestalt 5e game, which is about to start picking up speed as we're getting into the main storyline he has planned. So it's going to be pretty good. That's pretty much all I got. I occasionally stream on Twitch just whenever I feel like it. Just getting out of that 6th season, yo. That's it. How you doing, Dave?
So my secret power, my source of my power is my my thick, luxurious tail, apparently.
Nope.
And yeah, I don't know. You can find all my shit. We have a franchise page on Steam now, so it's steampowered.com/franchise/Kinky Fridays, one word. You can find my games there. Follow Kinky Fridays on Twitter because I post a lot of shit there. We just got new key art for the game. It looks real good. Outer's Blood is coming out soon. Go check that out. And yeah, that's me. Thanks for playing. Thanks for running, Arthur.
A lot
For
of
letting us
demons.
blow up all your plans.
Yeah, a lot of demons died tonight. At least one innocent prisoner was killed. You didn't get his
Oh
experience
yeah,
point.
the fucking chef dude.
I really can't wait to see what you do with all of your magically. Let's be clear. What has happened to you all is not nuclear radiation. It's a magical radiation, but it has cooked everything, including your nice pure glacial water. So I can't wait to see what you do with all the ingredients. And all of the spices that you carry are also now magically irradiated as well.
Now we just have to smoke them, and then it'll just work. It'll be fine.
I think winning the contest isn't really something that we're hoping to do. Participating in the contest.
Look,
Very well.
all that counts is the shenanigans we had along the way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Okay, Stormlight Archives. All right, that's it. Well, what do you got?
It's good. To be
I
back.
was just gonna say that I think I've picked my stuff. It's good. Yeah.
We'll find out more next week when we're back, but not in 2 weeks because we won't be back then. But we will be back next week, probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Call me maybe.
Let the dogs out.
You know,
Me.
I can admit I was completely wrong about that song.